Rafael Devers hits a grounder that he was going to beat out. It looked like he was going to beat it. Obviously, a slow roller and that kind of thing. And then halfway to first base, he just decided to basically stop.
He slowed down about halfway down. He was thrown up by a couple of steps.
And then he goes to the dugout, and Alex Cora gives him like this look. Like, what was up with that? Devers sort of brushes him off. Cora sort of says something to his back. Devers like, F yourself. I mean, he didn't say that, but like Devers' body language was, I'm not talking to you. And Cora again with the eyes like, what the hell was that? After the game, Cora's asked about it. Was that a lack of hustle or something else? Answer, it wasn't a lack of hustle. Something going on with him physically? Cora was asked. No, it wasn't a lack of hustle, Cora said. We'll leave it at that. Question. Broadcast showed him grimacing. Does he have anything going on that would merit it? Answer, no. I mean, like, we talk about it, and if he needs a blow, he needs a blow. The next one I told him to go hit it out of the ballpark and jog. And then, so that was after the game on Sunday, and then apparently yesterday, Cora kind of admitted he's dealing with something. What are your thoughts on the whole sequence?
I think they're covering for him.
Agreed.
That's what I think. I think they're covering for him. And look, the Red Sox have lost the benefit of the doubt on this, so if I'm wrong, so be it. I don't care. I mean, again, I can't give them the benefit of the doubt on anything right now, especially Devers with the way his attitude has been all year. So I think he half-assed it. He decided, I'm going to be out, so I'm not going to push it. The ball got by, and all of a sudden the play was going to be closer, and he didn't kick it into the next gear. So even if there is something going wrong, again, I don't care. I think they're covering for him, and I think it makes him look bad. And they clearly thought that on the ESPN broadcast.
The optics of this thing the other night, though, it was bad at the time because it looks like he's put now the manager on the pay no mind list when Cora's been on his side in terms of not wanting to play first base. It's an inherently selfish sport. We all know this. This guy's on a different level, though. He's really operating like he's his own operation.
Yeah, I think they have. He's become the poster boy or child in some ways for this team this year because of his selfishness. And so, could it have been just bad timing and his hamstring seized up? Sure, I suppose.
Didn't look like it.
No,
I mean,
but again,
he didn't grab his hamstring. He didn't.
No, I mean,
I didn't see the grimace that was mentioned.
Yeah, I watched it again. I thought there was kind of a hand that kind of went by his leg, and I don't know if he's resisted from grabbing it or not. I'll watch it again. But even so, I would say too bad. You know, this is who they are. Their identity now is a team that doesn't give a rat's ass and a star player who's interested only in, what he wants to do when he wants to do it. So I'm sorry. I do not give him the benefit of the doubt on this. No way.
There was one more thing, much smaller. But did you see, is it Hunter Dobbins? What's Dobbins' first name?
Yeah.
Hunter, yeah.
Hunter Dobbins.
The comments going into Sunday night's game.
Saying that, for some reason, Dobbins is from Texas. But his father was, for some reason, a diehard Red Sox fan. And he was asked before the game, I guess in an interview with the Herald, he said he was really looking forward to playing against the Yankees. And that if New York were, quote, the last team to give me a contract, I'd retire, said Dobbins. Those comments made it over to the Yankees clubhouse before the contest. And some players, Yankee players, took exception to them. Following the game, Aaron Judge said he was surprised when he was informed about Dobbins' comments. Quote, said Judge, I've only heard Ken Griffey say that, so I was a little surprised, Judge said. And apparently Ken Griffey Jr. said that because his father didn't like the way he was treated by the Yankees during his playing days back in the, 70s. But anyway, your thoughts on Hunter Dobbins saying, if that was the last team to give me a contract, I'd retire.
Yeah, I think he's nuts and needs to rethink it.
It's hardo nonsense.
Of course
He's
it
just
is.
playing to the base.
Yeah, again.
If that was the only team, sorry to cut you off, Mazz, but if that was the only team to offer him a contract and you still want to play in Major League Baseball, you're taking the money, stupid.
Yeah, you'd be foolish to not take that contract if they were the last team. He's pandering to the fan base. Like, as if anyone in the Red Sox fan base still hates the Yankees right now. And they couldn't possibly hate the Yankees right now because you're not good enough to hate them. So I think it was just, a young guy trying to say what he thought was the right thing and endear himself to the media or the fans. Again, another reason to sort of look at them and go, you don't get it.
Either way, so that was just a sidebar. The Rafael Devers thing, they take 2 or 3 in New York, and the thing that sort of resonates is Devers not running it out, getting scowled at or whatever, looked at by the manager, googly-eyed by the manager, and then them covering for it after the game. And then the next night, I know that Yankee series means nothing because last night they played the exact same way. It's a close game where all those little things matter, and they lose.
Can I give you another one? The Friday night game I can't get out of my head. Another game that they start where they give up 5 runs or so in the first inning.
out of the game.
Walker Buehler gets his face kicked in. And it says the next day I was on with Gasper saying, like, can we at least look at Andrew Bailey? If we're not going to fire the manager, can we start there? How many of these games you start? You're down 5-6-0. You're already in a hole, and then it looks like a fake close game by the end of it because the other team's like, we're done here by the 5th inning.
I mean, I think they have the worst first inning ERA in the big league.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so really, it's been the same problems over and over again all year, and they never fixed them. So I said this the other day. I know it sounds like a joke, but I'm completely serious. I hate the way they pitch. I hate the way they hit. I hate the way they field. But I pretty much hate everything they do. They kind of suck at all of it. So what is there to like? What is there to, are the young guys showing great promise? No.
I mean, maybe in sports, individual sports.
Flashes.
But no one, including the young guys, are playing winning baseball.
Right.
Which is what the thing you should care about.
Like, I think there is so much room for growth for every guy in that team. It's not even funny. I'll even give you, I'm not even 100% on Crochet. That's a me problem, okay? But even Crochet, like early in the year, win 2-1. I'm not paying you $30 million a year to lose 3-2. So if it's a 0-0 in the game in the 6th inning, don't give up a home run to George Springer like you did against Toronto. That's the game you win 1-0. Put a guy on his ass if you have to. Win the game. That is the objective. If you like that clip, check out more videos from Felger and Mazz here. For more Red Sox analysis and opinion, hit this playlist. And for all the latest from the Sports Hub, download the app at 985thesportshub.com.